as I said to our girls just in the locker room, I didn't feel that we beat ourselves. We were simply beat by a great team tonight. I think Kansas State played extremely well, especially the second half. And then on our part, we struggled to put the ball in the basket. We didn't shoot so well. But the girls gave all they had, as they did all year, and that's all we asked for.
Thank you, Coach. This time, questions for the Drexel student athletes. Down here in front.
Bert Duran, KSU Collegian. Gabrielle, can you just talk about the perspective of watching your team from the sideline? Obviously, you're out for almost the entirety of the first half. Can you talk about the different perspective from that?
Personally, I was disappointed with myself, but I knew that my team and the girls are gonna do their best and work hard and do what they do best.
Question back in the middle there.
I'm Tim Court from the Associated Press. Gabriella, have you ever been in foul trouble that quickly in a game? And what typically is this what's happened to you guys when it happens?
Yeah, I've been in foul trouble before at the beginning of the game. It was hard, and they're a good team. They shot well, and we struggled.
Any other questions for the Drexel student down here in the very front row?
Pete, I know it's really difficult for you as a fifth-year player, but you got to play in this game after everything. I mean, can you just put the season in perspective? 16 straight wins, CAA championship, and now this.
Well, like Coach had said, in the locker room, there's not much more you can say. This is the first time ever we made it to the NCAA. We accomplished so much this season just by finishing first place in the CAA and then winning our tournament. So we have something to be proud of. And just to make it to the NCAA is a lot to be proud of for this team. We accomplished so much. So we're proud of what we did.
Anybody else? If not, ladies, you are excused. Thank you very much. This time, questions for Coach Dillon. Back middle, Coach.
Coach, you said you didn't beat yourself, but how much did Gabriella's foul trouble factor into this?
Well, it definitely affects us. She's our go-to player, but as the question you had for her, she's found herself in this position a couple times, and I feel the team has done what they needed to keep us in the game, and that was the case. I felt we shot the ball we struggled big time in the first half, and it was still a 7-point game. So going in at halftime, I felt okay about that, knowing she was on the bench for so long. Unfortunately, the second half was a different story. When I went into the locker room, I thought at the end of the game, I thought Kansas State may have shot the ball 70%. It was unbelievable how well they played in the second half.
On the far left there, Coach.
Coach Glenn Rosales with the Wichita Eagle. Can you talk a little bit about Lanning and just what her play meant to try and guard and defend her?
Well, knowing going into this game, we knew she was a special point guard. Watching, she proved that over and over again why she is one of the best out on the floor. I mean, 13 assists is tremendous. She just knows where every player on the floor is. She sets the defense up. She draws the defense. She kicks it. She finds the open player. In the years I've been coaching basketball, the years playing, I really have not seen a point guard with that much talent with the ball, knowing where every kid on the floor is. She's a special point guard. I'll enjoy watching her. From this point forward, it was tough to see her out there against us tonight.
Down here in front, Coach.
Coach, how special was this run for you guys? I mean, I know tonight didn't go the way you wanted it, but considering the fact that you knocked up with you 17-time CAA champion, I mean, unbelievable stuff to win the CAA.
Yeah, we're extremely excited about that, and I said to the girls, I don't feel we had a chance to really embrace that and understand what went down the last couple weeks, but now you take a step back, you look at what the girls accomplished, and you want them to hold their heads up high and recognize that, be proud of that. Did today's game finish the way we wanted to? Absolutely not. You want to keep the season going, and you want to win the big games. But for the younger kids, they need to understand what it takes to play at this level and to win against teams like Kansas State. And it's just starting a program like that and getting them in this position is key, and we hope to just continue staying consistent and get us back here next year.
Anybody else for Coach Dillon? Another coach here in front.
Coach, obviously the K-State perimeter game opened up quite a bit in the second half. Can you talk about the difficulty of guarding that?
Well, we tried to stay with our matchup zone, but once they hit a couple of those threes, we had to get out of it. It really did. They spread the court so well, and then their post game was strong. So I said it going into the game. They have players in each position that are really threats out there, and there's some games we watched on tape that maybe one or two weren't scoring and they went to their go-tos, but tonight it opened up. You know, the drive and kick-outs, knocking down those threes, forced us to go man-to-man on them, and again, it just they took advantage of whatever defense we showed them.